Hey y'all, I think I'm trying to say, we don't know what people are going through. We see people smiling and, they dress nice, nice looking, beautiful smile, all that. But the bottom line is, that don't mean a person's soul is at peace just because we may see them in a state of mind that seems happy on the outside. My favorite saying is, smiles are blankets to cover up hurting souls. I think we take for granted when people seem like they're doing good or they got it all together, or when we know somebody is strong. Being the strongest doesn't always mean that you at your best. You know what I'm saying? You can be a strong individual, and most strong people keep a lot in. They don't generally talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because they are so used to carrying a lot of weight anyway. They done been through so much in life. They feel like, what's the next chapter? But I don't care how strong a person is. If you carry a heavy load for a long period of time, you're going to eventually get tired. It's going to weigh you down. And when we even get an inkling that somebody may be weighed down, we should just start reaching out. You know what I'm saying? Even if that person act like it's all good, a lot of times it don't be. I can speak for myself. I've been suffering from a horrible depression for the last 5 years. I'm just getting out of that. But nobody knew that. Nobody knew that but me and God for a long time. Because I wasn't talking to nobody. And people see me. They see me smiling, laughing, snapping pictures and posting, trying to send positive vibes to people. A lot of those times that I was doing that, I was feeling suicidal as hell. Like, in the back of my mind, it's like, man, I should just say, the hell with this. Why am I even up? Why am I doing this? What am I fighting for? You know what I'm saying? What am I carrying this? What am I going on for? For what? You know what I'm saying? But I think that if you are one of those people out there going through that, stop being scared of help. That's our problem as strong people. We scared of help. We scared of help because we scared to talk, because we don't want everybody looking at us like, you know what I'm saying, the average person, or that person crazy, that person this, that person that. I call myself running to the spiritual leaders that I was dealing with at the time, and I got called crazy because I was depressed. Why would I want to talk to anybody else after that? You feel me? So people need help. I don't give a damn how strong they are. Everybody have bad days. Everybody have bad moments. Everybody go through things and they get stuck sometimes in that one spot. And you can't figure out how to get out of it. And you be like trying every which way. Just trying this, trying that, trying this. Some people start drinking it away. Some people smoke it away. Some people sex it away. Some people just shut down and isolate themselves. Ain't none of those things the answer, man. We know that. But we got to stop brushing people off just because we know they strong. We got to quit brushing people off just because we got our own thing and we don't need nobody else's load. What you think strong people do? Strong people don't just carry their load. They carrying their load, somebody else's load, somebody else's load, somebody else's load, whatever they got going on. And they walk every day and don't complain. Don't say nothing. They just keep going until the load get too damn heavy. And sometimes help is right there. Sometimes it's not. Some people just muster up just enough strength to try one more thing and it works. And some people don't. Some people succumb. We know depression is real, man. Our people in our community, we going to have to get up off of that acting like it don't exist. And when people get depressed and they can't find help and they can't find somebody to, uplift them, and they succumb to suicide or drugs and all that, we sit back and then we talk about them. Come on, man. What is this? We got to wait for people to die? And then people, when they commit suicide, I see some of the most ignorant comments and posts on Facebook. Some days I just be wanting to come straight through the screen, dude. I do. I just be wanting to come straight through the screen and snuff the hell out of people, because it's like, just because you're not in that situation, or because when you was in it, you stayed silent and you came out of it, and don't nobody know your depression or what your dark moment was, that don't give you the right, you know what I'm saying, to down somebody else. It's just time out to stop being silent about it, man. Depression ain't nothing but a silent killer. It's going to kill you one way or the other if we do not learn how to deal with the problem and stop trying to mask it and look for painkillers. Because painkillers only last for so long. Then guess what? It's going to wear off. And you're going to be right back in that same boat. You know what I'm saying? Family members. Family, the hardest people to talk to sometimes. The hardest people to turn to. Because they the most judgmental of you. And the sad part is, most people, that's the strongest, they got to turn to strangers to get somebody to really listen and understand them, because you can't go to family all the time. And that's even more sad. Can you imagine the people who could have still been here on this earth if they would have had somebody to go to that's around them? You got all these people around you, and ain't nobody listening, ain't nobody paying attention. And half of the time when people do see it, they act like they don't. Oh, she'll be all right. He'll be all right. Nah, that person ain't going to be all right. Stop telling yourself that. Stop telling yourself when you feeling like that, I'll be all right. No, you won't. No, you won't. Get help. Stop being scared of therapy. Stop being scared of that, man. You might have to go through 5 or 6 therapists before you find one that suits your personality. But you can't give up on you just because you went to 1 or 2 bad ones and they was horrible. They was writing down stuff that they was making up their own little opinion, or their own whatever they was trying, or their own whatever. You know what I'm saying? Racist opinions, biased opinion. You don't stop there. You keep going until you find that right one. It took me up until where I'm at right now to find one therapist that broke the ice for me. One. How many times I done been to therapy? I ain't scared of therapy. I ain't never scared to help me. Ain't nothing weak about therapy. Weak is sitting back knowing you drowning and you ain't gonna try to swim. You just gonna drown. Ain't no who gonna sit in water and just sink. You gonna try eventually. You gonna try to fight your way out until eventually you can't no more. But the difference is, life ain't like that. You ain't got to stop fighting. You can keep on searching until you find that one. Yeah, it get tiresome. It get frustrating. But what you gonna do? Stop being scared of therapy, people. Stop being scared to look for help. If you suffering from the loss of grief, death, loss of finances, you feel like you ain't where you need to be in life, whatever your situation is, you can't find a mate, maybe you need to just work on you. Maybe you need to keep that focus on you. Maybe you need to tap into your spirituality. Maybe you need to find your spirituality and tap into God. You don't believe in God, you need to tap into something. Because you alone ain't enough. Somewhere down the line, you're going to lack something somewhere. I know God ain't put 8 billion people on this planet just for us to go through stuff by ourselves when times get tough. Man, y'all got to quit lying to yourselves. Stop. Just stop. Reach out. Because I'm not silent about it. I ain't going to be silent no more. I'm going to start talking. This is that time. It's time for me to start that platform. Because somebody somewhere need to know. If you going through something that's hurting you, that's causing you to feel like you want to take your life, you tired, you feel like giving up, you don't know which way to turn, you don't know where to go, reach out. Say something to somebody. And if it don't work with that person, keep searching until you find what you need. Keep searching, keep knocking, that door will be open. All right, man. I just needed to get that off my chest. Because that's kind of weighing on me. Because I know what I was going through, man. Didn't nobody know. And it wasn't their fault. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't their fault. Because everybody had their own thing that they're going through. But when you know what it feel like to be masking something that's hurting you inside, your weed ain't going to help. Your alcohol ain't going to help. Them casual sexual relationships ain't going to help. Isolating yourself ain't going to help. Just know that when you turn to all those things to try to mask whatever you feeling for that moment, you're making everything for yourself worse. Go get help. Just go get help. I'm out.